Hello YouTube, here I am today with Home Sweet Home guide to some of the survival basics. I'm doing quick videos on the basic stuff that everybody needs to know. Most of the stuff the game will tell you what to do and how to do it through the tutorial, which you should really definitely go through that first. But since a lot of people don't know how stamina or HP works exactly, or how the items seem to work, people don't seem to actually realize how that works. So I'm going to go through them very quickly. First of all, I'm going to do the survival basic on that way, and then I'll go through some of the killer basics after that, and hopefully then we will have a better matchmaking as well. We'll see about that. Anyhow, so here we go. So at the first one we're gonna do is do a quick video on stamina. Well, here are 3 videos with 3 different people. We got Ong, Uncle Pei, Nipa, and the last video is just showing Ong running with adrenaline, just to show how fast it is. As you can see, total sprint time on all 4 characters. 1 stamina stat means 7 seconds, 2 means 8 seconds, 3 means 9 seconds, and 4 stamina means 10 seconds. Yeah, it turns out that Ong and Nifa was a lot worse than I thought they were. I thought they would last at least 10 seconds of running and 9 seconds of running or something like that, but turns out no, less than that. Now, health on the other hand is what I wanted to go through. Second video was to actually demonstrate to you how the HP seemed to work, but and the fourth quadrant there, the bottom right, there is an exploitable ledge where you can fall without taking any damage if you do it carefully. And I'm playing that very slowly so you can see how it's done, but it's basically hitting the right corners and landing on the right corner basically. Hopefully they'll fix that. We'll see about that. But yeah, with this HP issue, Ong has 4 HP, whereas the Nifa has 1. And Uncle Pei has 2, but for some reason Uncle Pei seems to fall down a lot more than the others, so I don't really know how this works exactly. That said, if you use Bell, everybody falls at 4 blows except Ong, which takes 5 blows to down Ong, so I know for a fact that Ong does have more HP. However, this little experiment I've done doesn't seem to match that, so either the fall damage is correlated to your overall HP, so but that still doesn't make sense because clearly you can see Nifa only be able to fall down 20 times. But for some reason, Uncle Pei is able to fall 22 times. And it's not because of superhero ending, because I'm actually counting this with every single time when they're damaged. You can see the stamina bar going yellow, so I've counted that. So I don't actually know. Maybe there is some sort of bonus to super landing that I didn't know about. Possibly it's gonna make passive something that, you know, prevents damage. No, but I don't know. Maybe that is the case. But even then, 20 falling with the Nifa and 21 falling with Ong. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a massive change there. It's a bit weird. To get to half HP, Ong had to fall down 12 times to get there. So yeah, that's a bit weird altogether, really. Don't know how that works, but hey ho. So anyway, I know for a fact a lot of people do not go through the tutorial and doesn't read all the guides. So I will go through this very quickly so you guys can know what actually happens with rituals. So you got 3 stages of rituals. With 1 ritual, you do 10% of damage. With 2 rituals, you do half a damage. At 3 rituals, that's when you start hitting more damage at 100% damage. Now, Spectres, all Spectres have 270 HP. Now, the biggest damaging item in the game right now is Holy String Trap, which does 80 damage. Half the damage of that is 40. 10% of that is 8. 270 HP if you try to kill a Spectre with something like Trap, which only deals 80 damage, even at 100%, that you still need to hit Spectre 3 times with a trap and then some more to do 270 damage. And if the Spectre was to kill a survivor, they get healed. So you need to be just finishing the ritual alone is not good enough. You need to also farm a lot of items to be able to exercise Spectre. Now that brings us to the item section of the game. 3 of the items are the most important ones for exercising a Spectre, and that is, I don't know if I'm saying this properly, but Chaplets. Chaplets do 40 damage. It's the biggest damage you can do on any items that you can equip as a weapon. However, it doesn't have any special effect or debuff by itself. Only character we have at the moment, Alf, does have a stun effect when you equip Chaplet on him due to his passive perk. Next one we have is Holy Rattan. Holy Rattan does 10 damage and is able to stun Spectre for 2 seconds. Now this is quite useful for the stun effect alone, even in the beginning of the game. However, for damage purposes, you need to hit Spectre 27 times to be able to exercise a Spectre at 3 ritual. So that is a lot of attacks. Okay, so just because you're equipping one of these, it doesn't make you invincible. Even Nymph can kill a survivor in 5 blows. Bell can kill survivors in 4 blows, and prisoners can kill a survivor in 3 blows. So even at the end game, once the ritual is all done, the Rattan does not make you invincible. It is simply there to stun a killer so that characters with a chaplet can actually deal damage. Next we have is Holy Water. Holy Water is a ranged weapon that is able to do 15 damage. It does also cloud Spectre's vision for up to 3 seconds, and it can be stacked. The first hit with the Holy Water doesn't really do much blurring. Second one, however, does, and a third you get completely blind. Now compare this to Yuri, another purchasable character, who is able to use her camera as a passive perk, and she's able to blind the killer for 5 seconds. And it's complete blind. So this is why I would say that Yuri is a very good character. However, obviously Yuri is not able to do damage, and Holy Water is able to do so, and it is good, if not better, than Holy Rattan since it is ranged. However, it obviously requires a bit of aim, and there's a bit of a travel time for the projectile to actually work with. Now next we have 2 items these are consumable items. This is energy drink, which refills the stamina to full and stops stamina consumption for 5 seconds. And you have a health potion. Health potion recovers 50 HP. Most characters, when you use it, half HP comes up. Health potion obviously is a lot rarer than stamina potion, and it also takes some time for you to activate it. Now there's 2 special items that can be used indoors. These are like sigils and Holy String Trap. Holy String Trap is actually the highest damaging item in the game, that's able to do 80 damage. It also reveals Spectre that gets stunned by it, and of course you get stunned, which is really good. However, it is a time limited trap. So if you were to set up Holy String Trap, it lasts for only 120 seconds. So it is very useful to trap the place that you're doing a ritual, for example, so that killer cannot come and hurt you. But it doesn't make you invincible. The trap does disappear, and also a Spectre who knows how to play this game will be able to trigger their immunity and just walk through the trap as well. Traps are very visible. Now sigils, on the other hand, makes a location, a door or wall or anything like when it's created, it's impassable. So you can't, nothing goes through it essentially. At the moment, only one who can go through is Belle with using her active perk, which has a 90-second cooldown, so that's not gonna happen a lot. When you do use it, it creates a wall, basically that's impassable wall, and it is brilliant one. However, it is only temporary, so it is just simply be used to buy some time. That's it from me, and I'll see you next time. If you have any suggestions or any ideas, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I upload videos on a daily basis. If you got any suggestions or anything you have in mind, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.